Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to night 2 of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. My name is Ryan Silva, and I'd like to welcome you all to a sold-out, yes, you heard me, sold-out Arena Leipzig here in Leipzig, Germany. Let's dive right into things with the first semifinals match of the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Well, right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Sami Zayn taped up after an absolute banger of a match against Noam Dar last night, advancing to the semifinals match. Sami Zayn suffered some slight injury to the shoulder and neck. Nothing too crazy, but still you gotta wonder, is he at 100% here tonight, or is that gonna hinder him from winning this match and advancing to the finals later tonight? And of course, he's got one hell of an opponent here tonight, as he's going to go one-on-one with this man, the Swiss Superman Cesaro, who without a shadow of a doubt is gunning for those injuries and is hoping to use those to his advantage and advance to become the inaugural Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion here in Leipzig, Germany.
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro.
I was able to catch up with Cesaro earlier today, and he told me point blank, I do not care if Sami Zayn is injured. I do not care for these fans. All I care about is hurting my opponents and showing them and the world that I'm the best professional wrestler in the world today. So tough words from Cesaro, and you can tell he means it. Cesaro here on a mission to prove that he is the top, the best of the best, the elite this company, this sport, and this business have to offer. And tonight he looks to do that, or he looks to kickstart that by putting Sami Zayn on the injured list and advancing to defeat whoever the other two, in his words, victims are going to be in that match for the Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And there's the bell, and Cesaro right off the back with the bro kick. My God, that's got to be it. That's how he put away Pete Dunne in the first round. One. But Sami Zayn able to kick out at 2. And you can tell the crowd here still firmly behind Sami Zayn with the Olay chance. And Cesaro now goes for a cutter there. But here we go. Oh, catches him though with the drop kick. I thought Sami Zayn had something planned there. You gotta wonder, do these injuries hinder the quickness? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, do they hinder the quickness and swiftness of Sami Zayn? But Sami Zayn able to counter, wherewithal to counter with a DDT. But here we go, stuff like that. Sami Zayn missed with the kick and gets dropped with the Alpha Mare water slide. Sami Zayn now from the back, reverse DDT dropped him. And Sami Zayn lifts him up. Zayn now front face lock. Here we go, what's he got in mind here? Dragging him to the ropes. Goes for something now. Nope, Cesaro with the counter, throws him over. Ooh, and Cesaro with the stiff shot sends Sami Zayn flying, and there's a soccer ball kick to the back. Cesaro now, both of these men on the outside, and Sami Zayn catches him with a drop kick onto the apron. Zayn now, here we go, Northern Lights on the outside. Cesaro's legs awkwardly bouncing off the top of our announce table here. I can't even speak properly. Well, that's what's going to come, ladies and gentlemen. This is night 2 of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. We are just kicking things off. And if yesterday was anything, I mean, just imagine what's going to happen tonight. Oh, look at that. Cesaro kipping right back up and catches him with an STO. Cesaro now turns him over and going to use that strength now. Deadlifts him up as Cesaro gut-wrench suplexes him. You got to wonder, with these suplexes and the moves in the arsenal of Cesaro, is Sami Zayn going to be 100% after this match? Is he going to be 50% after this match? I mean, you got to feel for Sami Zayn. He's in here, and he's giving it his all to show the world that he belongs here which he does without a shadow of a doubt. But it's guys like Cesaro who want to throw people like Sami Zayn aside. The little people, you know, the young guys. Not the young guys, but you know what I mean. The smaller guys, the underdogs, But nonetheless, Sami Zayn still fighting here. I don't know why I'm not even giving this guy a chance. I mean, we know Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has come from worse, and he showed the world that he is one of the best athletes in the world today. As Sami Zayn hooks the leg, only a 1 count though. Sami Zayn taped up heavily, lifts him up though, and Zayn now going for a scoop slam or a power slam, but oh, drops him with the Michinoku driver right on the back, and there's a soccer ball kick, adding insult to injury. But Cesaro right back in it with a dragon screw. And Cesaro now turns him over. Oh, and here we go. Gonna use that strength once again, deadlifts him up, and drops him with the gut wrench suplex. Here we go, turns him over now. And Cesaro, what is this? He's got something planned. Ooh, look at this. Unique submission there from Cesaro. But he lets go for some reason. If he wants to play with his prey a little more. As Cesaro, nope, countered by Zayn, throws him over. And Zayn now goes for a shot, but it's countered by Cesaro. Cesaro back in the ring. These two locking up now. Look at this, Sami Zayn throwing him off. And Zayn now Irish whip into the corner. What's he got in mind here? Zayn. Oh, look at this. This is how he won his first round match against Noam Dar. Flies. Tornado DDT. Nails him. Dropped him on the top of his head, and he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, but a kick out by Cesaro at 2.5. And you can tell Sami Zayn thought that was it as well. But here we go. Zayn now gonna go for that one move that we didn't see yesterday. The one move that can end it all. Lifts him up. Here we go. Brain Buster! Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out by Cesaro at 2.5. You gotta wonder, ladies and gentlemen, what is it gonna take from Sami Zayn to put away this cyborg? I mean, my God. Sami Zayn, though, throws him in the corner. And here we go. Nope, counter by Cesaro. Cesaro now with an overhead shot there. Oh, counter by Zayn. Throws him back in the corner. Counter by Cesaro again. These two men going back and forth. As Cesaro now exploder suplex. And look at that. Bridges into the pin. 2 count. Oh, that was really close. 2 3/4 for Cesaro there. But Sami Zayn able to get the shoulder up. Speaking of Zayn, Zayn knocks him down with the shoulder tackle. And now Sami Zayn, what's he got in mind here? Oh, look at this. Shades of Noam Dar last night. Foot on the ropes to try and get that cheeky pin. But it was only a 1 count. As Zayn now flies and gets a drop kick. What a maneuver. As Sami Zayn, oh, countered by Cesaro. With a little takedown there. And Cesaro, look at this. Taunting. What's he got in mind now? Front face lock. As Cesaro now, oh, what a stunner to the arm there. Almost trying to break the shoulder. And of course, he's targeting the injured shoulder. But Sami Zayn, fights back with that drop kick. And Sami Zayn now feeling himself with that boot there in the corner. And Sami Zayn now drops him with the drop kick. Zayn lifts him up. And Zayn now, Irish whip. Into the corner goes Cesaro. Oh, look at Cesaro. I didn't even notice. Cesaro busted wide open. And once again, Sami Zayn going to capitalize. Tornado DDT. Drops him on the top of his head. But what is Sami Zayn doing? Take advantage. Hook the leg. Pin him. Lifts him up. Sami Zayn now throws him in the corner. What's he got in mind here? Oh, we've seen this before. Now I know what he has in mind. Sami Zayn now gonna fly and nail that tornado DDT to the outside. What a maneuver. This is awesome indeed. The crowd here in Germany chanting loud and proud for Sami Zayn. Gets a kick to the gut to Cesaro and drops him with the snap DDT. And that's 3 tornado DDTs, ladies and gentlemen. Last night it took 2 to put away Noam Dar. You gotta wonder if Sami Zayn's able to get the pin. He might be advancing. But like I was saying, Cesaro, I mean, with a crimson mask, busted wide open. As Sami Zayn drags him to the ropes now. Ooh, counter by Cesaro, throws him over. Oh my God. I didn't really see from my vantage point, but it looked like Sami Zayn landed awkwardly on the steel steps there. And I mean, you gotta wonder, is he at 100%? But look at that, Sami Zayn right back to his feet. And look at that, mocking Cesaro, and Cesaro gonna make him pay with a very European uppercut. Drops him, and this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, oh, but a kick out by 2.5. And look at Cesaro, frustrated. My God, this is a man on a mission. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Calling for it once again. Bro kick, lays him down. And that's gotta be it, ladies and gentlemen. No way Sami Zayn's kicking out of this. 1, 2, and 3. Cesaro advancing to the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament, where later tonight he will face 2 other finalists to see who's going to become the first ever, the inaugural Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. You gotta give it up for Sami Zayn. I mean, not coming here at 100%, but still managing to take Cesaro to the limit, busting him wide open and showing that he's here to stay, he's here to fight. But what a match this was, ladies and gentlemen. Cesaro ultimately, I thought it was over here, that tornado DDT. But at the end of the day,
here is your winner, Cesaro.
JoJo saying it best. Here is your winner, Cesaro, as the Swiss Superman advances to the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. So you can see there the updated graphics, Cesaro joining the finals. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Necromancer Aleister Black goes one-on-one with Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Both of these men having absolutely stellar matches last night. I mean, especially this man, Aleister Black, who finished the night off at night 1 of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament, defeating Kyle O'Reilly by a black mass kick out of nowhere to advance to this match. And tonight he looks to do the same to Gentleman Jack Gallagher and advance to join Cesaro in the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. Aleister Black, I mean, one hell of a competitor, but for some reason, in this supposedly hometown advantage, he's getting mixed reactions from the crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Aleister Black, like I was saying before, getting mixed reactions here in Leipzig, Germany, which is strange to say the least, considering Aleister Black made his mark here in Germany. But for some reason, the crowd here, 50-50 split on this man. And you gotta wonder if that's gonna get in his head, if that's gonna affect how he does here tonight in this match against Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Of course, last night it didn't really get to him when he went one-on-one with Kyle O'Reilly. But you gotta wonder, does this stuff get to Aleister Black, or is he just a stone-cold athlete who lets his actions in the ring do the talking for him? And of course, if we're talking about actions in the ring, we should talk about this man and what he did last night. What a victory for this man.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Well, like I was saying, what a victory last night for this man, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, able to pull up the upset over his match against Cassius Ohno. And what a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. It could have gone either way. At one point, I thought Cassius Ohno literally knocked out Jack Gallagher. But at the end, it was that running drop kick that allowed Gallagher to pick up the victory and move on to this match. And you can tell here, Jack Gallagher is a fan favorite. He's got the fans behind him, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta wonder if that's gonna get into the mindset of Aleister Black, who's supposed to be the hometown hero, but ultimately is not here tonight, being overshadowed by the gentleman Jack Gallagher. As these two men stretching out before the bell, and there's the bell. These two now, Gallagher catches him with a front face lock, and Gallagher, look at that, using his technical prowess to his advantage. Goes for a strike there though, and you gotta wonder if that's gonna cost him. You don't box with Muhammad Ali, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't kick Aleister Black. That didn't make any sense, I'm pretty sure, but I think it worked. But here we go, back into the ring. Gallagher now, suplex, drops him, rolls over to the pin. No count though. Here we go, sucker ball kick once again. Trying to go to a striking contest and gets caught again with the jumping knee. And a kick there to the gut by Aleister Black. It's now he lifts him up. And Black now locking up. Oh, Gallagher pushes him off. And Gallagher drops him with an elbow. Shades of Cassius Ohno maybe. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner by Aleister Black. And Aleister now. Here we go. What's he got in mind here? Turns him over. Oh, back elbow there by Gallagher. And Gallagher. Here we go. Oh, counter by Aleister. And Aleister now floats over. Spikes him with the DDT. Black now. Here we go. Turns him over. What's he got in mind here? Oh, unique armbar submission here. I don't know what to call this, but call it effective. Well, not anymore. Gallagher able to escape. And look at this. Gallagher going outside to come up with a game plan, but Black not going to let him think. With a shot there, but Gallagher now. Here we go. Throws him back in the ring. And maybe that's all he needed. A momentary distraction. Using that to his advantage now. Here we go. Northern Lights suplex there. Here we go. Oh, goes for the soccer ball kick, but it's countered. And Black now. Oh, countered by Gallagher. Gallagher now front face lock. Oh, here we go. Locks in. Locks in the guillotine. Wrenching on the neck of Aleister. Aleister lifts him up and tosses him off. And oh, goes for the roundhouse there, but it's countered by Gallagher. Gallagher now flies in with the bulldog. And Gallagher lifts him up. Oh, countered by Black. Sweeps the leg. Here we go. Lifts him up now. And Aleister, oh, went for the roundhouse kick. Gallagher had it well scouted. Irish whip into the corner. And oh, I thought he was going for the drop kick there, but Gallagher with an elbow in the corner. And here we go now. Gallagher with a suplex. That's Gallagher looking to pull up another upset here tonight and defeat Aleister Black to advance to the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. Lifts him up now. And Gallagher went for the headbutt. Black had it scouted, able to duck and dodge. Here we go. Lifts him up now for a suplex, excuse me. Gallagher able to slide off the back, but Black with the swiftness captures him with a front face lock. And now throws him off. Here we go now. Lifts him up. Suplex there by Aleister Black. And Black now lifts him up. Oh, countered by Gallagher with the eye rake and catches him with the headbutt this time. Gallagher has one of the stiffest headbutts I've ever seen. And he's using that here tonight to put away Aleister Black. Lifts him up. Oh, tried to throw him in the corner, excuse me. But here we go. Oh, countered by Gallagher. Here we go. Countered by Black, though. These two men going back and forth. Gallagher trying to get him in the corner, possibly for that flying drop kick that he used to put away Cassius Ohno last night. But Black now lifts him up, drops him with a back suplex on the apron. The hardest part of the ring, as many have stated before. Black now throws him right into our commentary desk, into my commentary desk. Bashes Gallagher's skull right off of it. And Gallagher now fighting back, drops him with the flying crossbody. And here we go. Catch him with a suplex now on the outside. What's he got in mind here? Gallagher goes for the elbow. You gotta stay wary of the count though. Remember, both of these men have till 10 to get back into the ring. Referee at 6, and they get back in. Black now catching his breath, I believe. Back elbow there. Ooh, you heard that stiff shot, and now goes for the DDT, countered by Gallagher. Technical prowess coming to fruition here again. Hooks the leg now. Only a 2 count though. That's Gallagher now. Here we go. Wrenching on the neck of Aleister Black. Just really digging in there. It's Gallagher. Looking to wear down the Dutchman. Lifts him up now. And Gallagher catches him with another headbutt. Lays him out. And Gallagher lifts him up. Here we go. Irish whip. Countered by Black. And Aleister now. From the corner. Throws him over. What is this? Look at this. Just stop. Gallagher. Look at Gallagher just catches him. Oh, catches him though. Oh, but look at this. Gallagher with a counter. What an athlete Jack Gallagher is. I've never seen that before. And Gallagher now throws him into the corner. Oh, back elbow there from Aleister. And Aleister, oh my God, catches him with the black mass out of nowhere. That's got to be it. 1, 2. And a kick out by Gallagher at 2.5. Oh, but look at this. Aleister Black. He's going to that place, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Clothesline. Aleister Black coming back in this match. Trips him there. And Black feeding off the energy of the crowd. The hatred, the cheering, it doesn't matter to him. He goes up to the top rope. And here we go. Double foot stomp. Oh, misses. Gallagher able to duck and get up. But here we go. Oh, went for the drop kick. Counter there. Black with the back elbow. Countered. Headbutt drops him. That's the third one. And Jack Gallagher might have just knocked him out. Here we go. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Jack Gallagher advances to the finals. And what a story this has been for this man. First, pulled up the upset victory against Cassius Ohno. And here tonight, literally, possibly maybe knocking out Aleister Black and pulling up another upset victory to advance to the finals. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that was his second headbutt. And oh my God, look at that. I thought it was over here. Black caught him right at the back of the skull with that black mass kick. But somehow, Gallagher able to kick out. Had that double foot stomp well scouted.
Here is your winner, gentlemen, Jack Gallagher.
Like I was saying, had that double foot stomp well scouted and caught him with that third headbutt to lay him down. And he was out for the count, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, you know what this means. Jack Gallagher will join Cesaro in the finals later tonight. As up next, we see our third and final semifinals match of the night, as Drew McIntyre goes one-on-one with this man, Finn Balor. The crowd here in Germany firmly behind Finn Balor in this match. I'm sure of it. Because if we saw what happened last night, they do not like Drew McIntyre. And they were very fond of Finn Balor. Finn Balor, of course, having a stellar match against Montez Ford, who by far made a huge impact last night. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of Montez Ford. But here tonight, Finn Balor looking to advance to the finals and join Gallagher and Cesaro here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Like I was saying, the crowd here firmly behind Finn Balor, the leader of the Balor Club, who looks to defeat Drew McIntyre here tonight and advance to the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. And I believe this is the first time ever. I don't believe Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre have ever faced. You know what? I'm wrong. I just remembered they possibly faced off on a Monday Night Raw. Regardless, though, these two men hoping to put on a clinic here tonight as they both look to advance to the finals and join Cesaro and Jack Gallagher to see who's going to win the BLITZKRIEG Tournament and who's going to become the inaugural pure heavyweight champion. Oh my God, what a vision that is. Finn Balor, just a man of the people. Just what an athlete and what a character this man is. A good human being. Forced to go one-on-one with an absolute monster in Drew McIntyre. I mean, they call him the Scottish psychopath for a reason. But Balor looks to overlook that and show the world that he is here to stay, and that is here to become the inaugural Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
And his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, of course, last night, just in a fight, in a brawl, not even a wrestling match with Killian Dane. And I mean, unfortunately, an update, Killian Dane was rushed to the hospital yesterday, suffered a broken shoulder and broken wrist at the hands of Drew McIntyre in that rough match. And what a match it was, but ultimately it was this man who was able to advance to the semifinals here tonight. And I mean, like I said, they call this man the Scottish psychopath for a reason, the chosen one. Like Cesaro, he is on a mission to show everyone that he is the top, the absolute best this business has to offer. Tonight he looks to use Finn Balor as a stepping stone, throw him aside, and walk straight on to the finals and the main event, where he'll try to become the inaugural Pure Heavyweight Champion. Of course, that might not even be the case. Finn Balor could defeat Drew McIntyre here tonight, which I am hoping for, because I do not like Drew McIntyre. But whatever the case, these two men looking to put on one hell of a match. Two of the most competitive superstars in the company today. And there's a bell. These two now. Oh, look at this. McIntyre right off the back throws him like a rag doll. And the crowd here chanting for Finn, firmly behind the real rock and roller. European uppercut there. And now these two locking up. Balor going to the back there. Look at that standing switch there from Drew McIntyre. McIntyre now using his power, just taking him down. And look at that stiff shot there to the skull. These two locking up again. And look at that, pushing him against the ropes. As McIntyre now, referee gonna try and get a clean break from these two. Oh, look at that. Clean break from both of them, and Drew McIntyre right back in it, tossing him like a rag doll. Here we go. Oh, back elbow there from Finn Balor. And Balor now, went for the kick. Countered by McIntyre. McIntyre went for a headbutt. Countered by Balor. And Balor catches him with the elbow there. Drops him. Balor now lifts him up. Here we go. Catches him with a shoulder tackle. And look at this. McIntyre now full mount with the punches. Just raw. There are no words to describe it. But here we go. McIntyre now. Countered by Balor. Balor with the shot to the gut there. And now Balor catches him with the reverse SCO. Shades of Drew McIntyre, the Scott drop. And here we go, McIntyre up, throws him over with the over-the-shoulder toss, the back body drop. Went for the kicks here. Look at that, calling him back in. And McIntyre, collision there from both men. Now these two men going back and forth from one another. Balor gets the better hand, though, with that snap DDT. And Balor now. Here we go, close for something. No, countered by McIntyre. And McIntyre now catches him with the headbutt and lays him down. And look at this. Calling for it early. Kick to the gut. Here we go, double underhook. Future shock. No, what is this? Balor able to counter. Balor now. Here we go. He's got to capitalize quick. And Balor lifts him up. Drops him with the power bomb. And that's a big dude, ladies and gentlemen. Drew McIntyre, not an easy weight to pick up. But Balor now going up to the top after he dropped him with that power bomb. And Balor now flies up. Coup de grace. Hooks a leg. Is this it? And a kick out by Drew McIntyre at 2.5. You gotta wonder, what's it gonna take for Finn Balor to put away Drew McIntyre? Possibly he has to look for another coup de grace, but McIntyre isn't gonna let him with that shoulder tackle. Oh, look at this. Balor, though, fighting back with the jawbreaker. Irish whip now. Sends McIntyre into the corner. And here we go. Look at this. Setting him up now for that shotgun drop kick. Runs in and nails the shotgun drop kick. And like I was saying, he needs another coup de grace to put him away. And Balor in the right mindset, up from the top rope. Setting him up. Flies in a coup de grace. Nails him. Caves in the chest of McIntyre. And he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by McIntyre. 2.5. And you can see Finn Balor visibly frustrated. But look at this. Feeding off the crowd here. The energy of the crowd. Goes for a shot there, but it's countered by McIntyre. McIntyre went for the uppercut, excuse me. And Balor now fighting back with the elbows. And here we go. Sling Blade. Drops him. As Balor now lifts him up. And Balor, oh, countered by McIntyre. Here we go. What you got in mind here? Lifts him up. And drops him with a suplex back into the ring. McIntyre, oh, countered by Balor. Kick to the top of the skull there. And now Balor Irish whips him into the corner. Here we go, turns him around. What's he got in mind here? Oh, look at this. Once again. Sets him up. McIntyre groggy. And Balor nails him with a shotgun drop kick. And here we go. Balor, the trifecta. No way McIntyre's kicking out of this. If he nails this, there's no way. McIntyre gets caught with the third one. The coup de grace. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! McIntyre able to get the shoulder up at 2.99999, as close as it can get to 3. My God. And McIntyre, look at this, back in it. He really is the Scottish psychopath. There's no way a regular human being would be able to kick out of that. And oh, look at this. McIntyre now locks in the Iron Maiden, wrenching on the neck of Finn Balor. But Balor, well scouted, able to find a way out. And Balor now, here we go. What's he got in mind here? Another reverse STO. Balor lifts him up. Oh, back body drop there by McIntyre. And McIntyre now lifts him up. What's he got in mind here? Kick to the gut. Double underhook. Can he nail it this time? Future shock DDT. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out by Balor at 2. Oh, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, McIntyre's been busted open. Here we go, Balor now. Arm drag there, countering whatever McIntyre had in mind. Catches him with the snap DDT. As Balor now, here we go, hooks the leg. 1, 2. And a kick out there by Drew McIntyre at 2. I mean, you gotta wonder, what's it gonna take for Balor to put away McIntyre? He's nailed 3 coup de grace already. That's right, you heard me. 3 coup de grace. And McIntyre is still in this. But Balor now giving it his all. Here we go. Oh, he's got it set up now. Bloody Sunday drops him on the top of his head. And here we go, Balor now. He's got in mind here, lifts him up. Oh, McIntyre with the fireman's carry toss. Oh, look at this, McIntyre feeding off the hatred from the crowd. Goes up to the top rope. I don't think I've ever seen McIntyre at the top rope before. Calling him up. And McIntyre now flies with the... Oh, went for the tomahawk chop, but it's countered. And here we go. These two men now going after one another. I don't know what's happening here. But Balor... Oh, here we go. Balor getting the upper hand. Catches him with the reverse DDT. And Balor now going up top. What's he got in mind here? No way. The 4th one. Balor with 4 coup de grace. This has got to be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. What is it going to take? 4 coup de grace, and McIntyre has kicked out of every single one. And McIntyre now, here we go. having the wherewithal to lock in the Iron Maiden on Finn Balor. And he's wrenching back on that neck now. But Balor, once again, well scouted, able to find a way out. As Balor now, oh, what a slap there. Lifts him up. He's got in mind here, oh, went for an elbow. McIntyre now catches him. Belly-to-belly suplex. As McIntyre lifts him up. Oh, Balor fighting back with the European uppercut. And Balor kick to the gut. Here we go, runs off the ropes, nails a drop kick to the side of the skull. Lifts him up. McIntyre with the counter. Nails that knee to the jaw there. And full mount now. McIntyre pounding away on the face of Finn Balor. And that stomp to the gut for good measure. As McIntyre now. Here we go. Oh, counter by Balor. As Balor now, what's he got in mind here? Irish whip into the corner. And Balor, McIntyre groggy. Oh, here we go. Once again, Balor from the corner going for the shotgun throw. Oh my God! Claymore out of nowhere! Claymore out of nowhere hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Drew McIntyre advances to the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. I mean, what? Where did just? Let's just take a look at the highlights, ladies and gentlemen. Future Shock DDT there. I mean, I'm flustered. I thought that right there, that Claymore kick came out of nowhere, able to allow Drew McIntyre to advance to the finals. And what a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Just what a match.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre able to put down Finn Balor, and what a match that was. I mean, 4 coup de grace this man was able to kick out of. What is it going to take? If that's what, I mean, if Finn Balor couldn't put away him in a semifinals match, excuse me, I'm flustered. You know what? I'm just going to, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre will now join Jack Gallagher and Cesaro in the finals. But up next, a showcase match for the Zero Gravity division here in Pure Wrestling, as this man Akira Tozawa teams up with Johnny Gargano to take on Ricochet and Mustafa Ali.
Introducing first, from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
The Zero Gravity division, ladies and gentlemen, here in Pure Wrestling, looking to put a light on their cruiserweight talents here and showcase how they are the best of the best the world has to offer. Akira Tozawa, of course, a mainstay anywhere he goes. Won numerous championships in Dragon Gate along with this man, Johnny Gargano.
And his partner from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Like I was saying, both of these men, mainstays in Dragon Gate. Akira Tozawa in Dragon Gate and Johnny Gargano in Dragon Gate USA. Tozawa, former Open the Brave Gate champion, Open the Awarai Gate champion, Open the Triangle Gate champion, Open the Twin Gate champion. Numerous championships, as well as being a former Cruiserweight champion. Johnny Gargano, of course, a former Evolve Tag Team champion, a former Open the Freedom Gate champion, Open the United Gate champion, as well as being a former NXT champion, NXT North American champion, and NXT Tag Team champion. The first NXT Triple Crown champion. Both of these men looking to prove that they are going to be mainstays in the Zero Gravity division. But they've got 2 phenomenal talents looking across the ring from there. And this man, Ali, and his tag team partner, Ricochet. And I mean, what a match this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. 4 of the best cruiserweights in the world today. Akira Tozawa, Johnny Gargano, Mustafa Ali, Ricochet. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. And here tonight, all 4 of these men looking to show the world that the 0G division is one to keep your eyes on. And what a match this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Ali, list of accolades in his own right. But here we go, we're going to sit into the ring for JoJo to give the announcement.
And their opponents, first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
Like I was saying, Ali's accolades speak for themselves. A former Dreamwave Alternative Champion, a former Dreamwave World Champion, a former Freelance Wrestling Champion, a former Jersey All-Pro Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion. And in 2019, he was ranked 55 of the top 500 wrestlers in the PWI 500. Now that may be a big deal for some people, and it may not be a big deal for others. But you know who is a big deal? This man, his tag team partner, one of, if not the best cruiserweights in the world today. The king of flight, Ricochet, is here tonight in Leipzig, Germany.
And his partner, from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet.
Well, if there's one man who knows Dragon Gate as well as Akira Tozawa and Johnny Gargano, it's this man, Ricochet. Ricochet, a former Open the Brave Gate champion, Open the Dream Gate champion, Open the Triangle Gate, and Open the Twin Gate champion, as well as being a former Open the Freedom Gate champion in Dragon Gate USA, where he defeated Johnny Gargano to win that championship, ending Gargano's near 800-day reign as a Dragon Gate USA Open the Freedom Gate champion. As well as that, he's won numerous championships all over the world. A former Lucha Underground champion, House of Glory World champion, PWG World champion, won the Battle of Los Angeles twice, 2014 and 2017. WWE United States champion, NXT North American champion, Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic with the man who was unable to advance in the BLITZKRIEG Tournament earlier tonight, Aleister Black. Both of these men, all four of these men actually, just four, like I've been saying, four of the best cruiserweights in the world today. Looking to show the world why the 0G division is one to be remembered here in Pure Wrestling. But in the ring now, Akira Tozawa starting things off against Mustafa Ali. And Ali, went for the Hurricane Rana there, but it's countered by Tozawa. These two chopping now. Here we go. Throws him in the corner, and Ali catches him with an elbow. Lifts him up now. Elbow shots there by Akira Tozawa. And Tozawa, went for the Enziguri. Mustafa now won't. Misses with the stomp there. Nails the Hurricane Rana this time, though. Stomp there to the back of the neck. Went for the rolling elbow, but it was well scattered by Ali. Throws him in the corner now. Countered by Tozawa. And Tozawa now. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Into his corner. Here we go. Trying to go for a double team there, but it was countered by Ali. And Ali now dragging Tozawa possibly to his corner now. Trying to make the tag to Ricochet. No. Drops him with the snapmare and goes for the soccer ball kick. And Tozawa right back up. Flies up, Meteora to Ali. And look at this, Tozawa feeding off the energy of the crowd here. Goes to the outside now, both of these men brawling. Went for the back kick there. Countered by Ali, well scouted. And Mustafa now gets him over. Tozawa drops him with the reverse TDT there, able to counter. There we go, traps him now. Going for the elbows to the top of the skull. Like I was saying, Tozawa, Gargano, and Ricochet, mainstays in Dragon Gate USA, possibly even knew each other. Well, they definitely knew each other. But this man right here, Mustafa Ali, he's the wild card in this match. He isn't familiar with any of these people. Well, he is familiar with them, but you got what I mean. Tozawa, though, back in the ring. And here we go, lifts him up now. Countered by Mustafa, though. Goes after the arm now. And Mustafa Ali throws him into the corner. Waiting on Ricochet now. Goes for something there, but it's countered by Tozawa. Back over there from Mustafa, and now locking up. Tozawa tosses him off. And Tozawa now, Ali catches him. What's he got in mind here? Dragging him to the corner and throws him. And here we go. Oh, goes for something there, but it's countered. And Tozawa now. Irish whip. Irish whips him back into his corner. With Johnny Gargano waiting. Oh, what a knife-edge shot. Oh, but Ali counters with one of his own. Here we go. Oh, full Nelson rolled into the reverse DDT. I don't know what you call that. But it was effective, ladies and gentlemen, because Tozawa is out. And here we go. Ali dragging him far away from Johnny Gargano. And Ricochet reaching out for the tag. And Ali grants it. Ricochet now in this ring. And you gotta wonder, is the personal relationship between these two going to affect how they participate in this match? Nope, never mind. I was going to say Akira Tozawa and Ricochet best friends, but Tozawa, ooh, with the stiff knee and then with the senton there. And I mean, let's talk about Akira Tozawa's sentons. I mean, what a beautiful thing those are. Tozawa, though, catches him with the tornado kick. Use that move to put away so many men in Dragon Gate. But here tonight, no, he's looking to add insult to injury here. Throws him in the corner, and there's a haluva kick. And Tozawa now, look at this. All on his own, looking to put away Ricochet. And you gotta wonder, I mean, everybody looks at Ricochet as the top cruiserweight in the world, and Tozawa looking to lay claim and become the best cruiserweight. But look at that, Ali coming in and breaking up the pin, knocking down the referee. That's Tozawa now. Oh, look at this, feeding off the crowd here. Chanting. Never understood those ah chants, but they seem to work. Seem to power up Tozawa. And Tozawa now, oh, Ricochet went for a jumping cutter there. But Tozawa able to counter. Irish whips him into the corner. Ooh, cutter there by Ricochet. And Ricochet now turns him over. What's he got in mind here? Irish whip now into the corner. Johnny Gargano down, of course. Tozawa and Ricochet in the ring. And Ricochet now Irish whip into the corner. What does he have in mind here? Akira Tozawa now counters. Ricochet ducks and nails the clothesline there. As Ricochet now lifts him up. And Tozawa with the counter, though. Irish whips him into the corner. Counter by Ricochet. Like I said, these two best friends, they know each other so well. What a German there by Tozawa. Oh, Gargano reaching out for the pin, but Tozawa, I don't know if he can't tag him or he doesn't want to tag him. I don't know what's going on there. But a beautiful tornado kick there by Tozawa. Lays down Ricochet once again. Almost had the near fall with that F5 there. I mean, we completely brushed past that. I mean, we've never really seen Tozawa use an F5 before. But he tried to finish off Ricochet with it here tonight. As these two men now center of the ring. Ricochet Irish whipping him into the corner. Ooh, cross body there. And Ricochet jumps back into the ring. And oh, look at this. Tozawa calling for more. And Ricochet gonna bring it with the backslide driver. Hooks the leg. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. And a kick out by Tozawa. As Ricochet now. Oh, Tozawa able to duck out. But look at this. Ali coming in with a satellite DDT, dropping him. And that's teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. And Ricochet, oh, went for the rolling elbow. Countered by Tozawa. Oh, fireman's carry toss there. Awkward landing there by Tozawa on the steel steps. As Ricochet now throws him over the shoulder. Tozawa able to slide back another reverse DDT. Here we go now. Tozawa. He's got in mind here. Throws him. Referee at a count of 6. Remember, competitors have till a 10 count to get back in the ring. And here we go. Oh, look at that. Tozawa bouncing Ricochet's head off of that ring post there. And Ricochet throws him back in. 9 count. My God, that was close. Ricochet lifts him up. Tozawa, though, ooh, nails the knee there. As Tozawa now, oh, calling for it again. Possibly another F5. Here we go. Yes, another F5. Lifts him up. And Ricochet gets tossed. My God, what an F5. Hooks the leg, shoulders are down, but Ali right there to break up the pin. Look at this, Gargano now getting involved, throwing Ali back into the throwing Ali right back over the ropes and onto the apron. Rolling elbow there by Tozawa. Oh, look at that tag made though. Hot tag, Mustafa Ali in the match. Here we go, drop kick, lays down Akira Tozawa, and now Mustafa Ali lifts him up. What's he got in mind here? Irish whip, throws him into the corner. Counter there by Tozawa. And Tozawa, oh, went for the tornado kick, but Ali caught him with the spinning neck breaker. Lifts him up now. Here we go, Irish whip into the corner. Mustafa Ali What's he got in mind here? Oh, back elbows there, counting whatever he had in mind there. Tozawa. I mean, you got to give it to Tozawa. He hasn't tagged out at all. Been the sole competitor for his team thus far. And here we go, Tozawa. Oh, trying to fight back, but Ali fighting back. And here we go, off the ropes. Oh, went for a Hurricane Rana, but it was countered, and what a knife-edge shot there. Gargano, oh, just watching. And I mean, at this point, he might not even have to do anything, as Tozawa nails the tornado kick. And a kick out by Mustafa at 2.5. Soccer ball kick down to the back. But Mustafa Ali right back in it. Gets caught with a flapjack. And Tozawa turns him around. She got in mind here. Always going up top. Could he possibly be looking for, the senton, which he is. Nails it. And here we go. Hooks the leg. And look how far away he is from Ricochet. Gargano able to take care of Ricochet, but it's only a 2 count. Tozawa now, soccer ball kick. Missed. And Ali with the belly to back suplex. And here we go. What's he got in mind here? Turns him over. And the armbar here. Referee trying to get Ricochet out of the ring. And here we go. Back to the action. Mustafa Ali has a armbar locked in. Well, he had one locked in. Akira Tozawa able to escape. Oh, went for a kick to the gut. Oh, what a kick there. Side of the jaw. Oh, and look at this. Tozawa almost going to make a tag to the Gargano, but wasn't able to. And look at this stiff shot there by Tozawa. And Tozawa, oh, look at this. Gargano finally tagged in. And so is Ricochet. Ricochet and Gargano, like I said, Ricochet and Gargano have quite the history. Ricochet ending the near 800 day of Johnny Gargano's reign as a Dragon Gate USA Open, the Freedom Gate champion. And of course, these two feuded as well, I believe, over the NXT North American Championship. These two men know each other so well. And right now, Ricochet getting the upper hand as he lifts him up. What's he got in mind here? Goes the arm over, gets them suplex. And Ricochet now looking to take advantage, put away Gargano. But Gargano, the fresher man of the two. And look at this, feeding off the energy of the crowd after that leg sweep. Gargano now lifts him up. And these two men just flying all over the ring. And Ricochet, Gargano though with a kick. Here we go. Oh, Ricochet back at it with the punch. These two men, like I said, know each other so well, but Ricochet just pulls out moves like that. Oh, but Gargano fighting back. Here we go. Drops him with the elbow there. Here we go. Lifts him up now. I went for another elbow, but it's well scouted by Ricochet. And Ricochet gets him with the fireman's carry. He's got in mind here. Catches him with the hot shot on the top rope. Gargano's neck bouncing off of that rope. And here we go. Irish whips him now into the corner. Oh, countered by Gargano. Oh, and look at this. Gargano got something in mind here. Oh, no. No. There's no way. Gargano. The crowd knows what's going to happen as Gargano superplexes Ricochet to the outside. Gargano is not human. Gets right back up and celebrates with the crowd. Look at this. Oh, Ricochet back at it. Look at that. Drops all hold to the outside. Crowd chanting, this is awesome, and this is awesome. As these four men, like I said, looking to show the world that the 0G division is one to keep their eyes on. As Ricochet now Irish whips him back into the ring. Here we go now. Turns him over. Ooh, bouncing his head off of the apron there and nails that knee there to the side of the skull. And look at that. Look at Akira Tozawa jumping right off real quick. Here we go. Hook selector right in front of Tozawa. The disrespect. I'm loving this. As Ricochet now. Oh, look at this. Perhaps looking to finish it once and for all. Nope. Gargano saying no with that jawbreaker. And here we go. Wrenching the arm now. Ooh, countered by Ricochet with the elbow. Kick to the gut now. And Ricochet lifts him up. Catches. Oh my God. Catches him. I don't even know what you call that. An X-Plex powerbomb? Superplex power? Super... Whatever you call it, was effective. As Gargano on the outside, though, with a scoop slam onto the apron. Oh, look at this. Gargano having a bit too much fun with the crowd here. Might cost him. You never know, though. Ricochet throws Gargano back in the ring. These two men now back in the ring. That's Ricochet now. Catches him with a zigzag. Shades of Dolph Ziggler. And here we go. Ricochet preventing Gargano from crawling to Tozawa for the tag. Oh, elbow there by Gargano. And Gargano now Irish whips him off the ropes. Misses with the enziguri. Now look at that. Ricochet wiping the sweat off. Runs at him, but Gargano catches him with a neck breaker. Oh, look at that. What a headbutt there to the chest. And Gargano just went down. Ricochet catching his breath. Lifts him up now. What's he got in mind here? Gets him up. Fireman's carry. Tosses him. Roundhouse kick. A version of the Benadryller, perhaps. Used that to put away so many men in New Japan. Here we go off the ropes. Oh, went for a bicycle kick there. But Gargano had it well scouted. And Gargano now Irish whip into the corner. What's he got in mind here? Gargano throws him over the shoulder. Oh, I'll tell you what he has in mind here. A lawn dart. Just tossing Ricochet like a dart into that middle turnbuckle. Lifts him up now. Ricochet still fighting with the jawbreaker there. Ducks a clothesline, but Gargano catches him with the second one. And here we go. Johnny Gargano now calling for it. What's he got in mind here? Here we go. Oh, full Nelson. Lifts him up. Hurts Donuts in the center of the ring. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Ricochet at 2.5. But Gargano right back at it. Not wasting any time. Went for something there. Oh, look at this. Ricochet catches him with the swiftness. Northern Lights. Oh, look at this. The strength. The deadlift into the brainbuster. Ricochet is not human. But Gargano fighting back with the jawbreaker. And here we go. Gargano feeding off the energy of the crowd. 2 shots there. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a kick to the side of the skull there. And Gargano feeding off the frenzy that is Leipzig, Germany here tonight. And here we go. Ali tagged himself in. Irish whip now. Throws him into the corner. Oh, look at that. Tozawa tagging himself in. And these two men now going back and forth. Oh, Ali almost knocked down the referee there. Suplex there by Tozawa. Rolls into the pin. Ricochet still knocked out in the corner. Referee's got to try and get him out of the ring as soon as he comes to. But Tozawa now, fireman's carry, GTS-like maneuver onto the ropes. And Ricochet going back to his corner there. Tozawa and Ali going back and forth. Tozawa, though, Irish whips him into the corner. Ooh, went for the haluva kick, but it was well scouted. Trips him there. And Tozawa getting trapped in the Boston Crab by Mustafa Ali. As he's trying to crawl to the ropes, but Ali has it synced in. Oh, here we go. Kicks him off, though. Able to find a way out. And Tozawa now lifts him up. What's he got in mind here? What a shot there. And catches him with the tornado kick there. My God, might have knocked him out. No, he didn't. Tozawa knocked down by Mustafa Ali. He is still in this. Here we go. Tozawa now. Irish whips him into his corner. Goes for the Luva kick. No. Countered again by Mustafa Ali. And Tozawa. These two men going back and forth. Oh, went for a single leg takedown there, but it was well scattered by Ali. And Mustafa Ali now going up to the top rope. What's he got in mind here? Oh, here we go. 450 splash. My God, wasting precious time though. He should have gone for the pin right after that. But here we go now. Hooks the leg. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out there by at 2.5 by Akira Tozawa. Ricochet taking care of Johnny Gargano, which means it's all Tozawa by himself right now. These two men now going back and forth. And here we go. Full Nelson. Drops him with a reverse DDT. Oh, and Mustafa Ali. Look at that. Ricochet even saying that it's over. And Mustafa Ali off the top. Oh, 5, 4. Nails it. And here we go. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Mustafa Ali and Ricochet laying claim to being two of the top cruiserweights in the 0G division. And what a showcase match this was, ladies and gentlemen. All 4 men showing that the cruiserweight division, the zero gravity division, is one to be remembered, is one to keep your eyes on as Pure Wrestling continues after October in WWE 2K20. Nonetheless, though, right now, Akira Tozawa, I mean, you got to understand, he's got to be frustrated. I mean, like I said early on, trying to prove that he was the best cruiserweight in his actions against Ricochet. But at the end of the day, it was Mustafa Ali, the outlier in this match, who was able to pick up the victory and pin Tozawa for the win.
Here are your winners, Mustafa Ali and Ricochet.
And what a victory for these two men. Congratulations to Mustafa Ali and Ricochet. Gotta give it to Tozawa and Johnny Gargano, though. They gave it their all. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, a showcase match for the women's division here in Pure Wrestling as Sarah Logan goes one-on-one with Ruby Riott.
Making her way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, Sarah Logan.
And like we just did with the 0G division, with the cruiserweights, with this match, we're looking to show the world what the women of Pure Wrestling has to offer. And of course, kicking things off with this woman, I mean, crazy Sarah Logan. What a competitor she is. A former APWA World Ladies Champion, a former JCW Tag Team Champion, former RPW Women's Champion. In 2018, she was ranked number 33 in the top 100 female wrestlers in the PWI Female 100. And ultimately, one of the most underrated professional wrestlers in the world today. A mainstay in Insane Championship Wrestling, where she had tremendous intergender matches with the likes of Jimmy Havoc and Mikey Whiplash. But her opponent is no slouch. She's no walk in the park either. She is a feisty one.
And her opponent, from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott, hands down one of the top female professional wrestlers in the world today. A former AIW Women's Champion, a former AAW Heritage Champion, a former A1 Alpha Male Champion, a former Channel Islands World Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, a winner of the Young Lions Cup in Chikara, a former OVW Women's Champion, former RCW Heavyweight Champion, former Shimmer Tag Team Champion. I mean, her accolades just go on and on. One of the best, not even female, but just pure professional wrestlers in the world today. And these two, of course, friends at one time. But for some reason, Sarah Logan's attitude has seemed to change. She's crazier, and for some reason, I don't know, she's got this look in her eyes. Doesn't want anyone to get in her way. And you can see that as she drops Ruby Riott with the single leg drop kick, but Riott fighting back with the dragon screw. Stiff kick there now. And Riott lifts her up. Here we go now. Goes for something there. Oh, countered by Logan. And Logan now. Logan, of course, a power lifter, so she's got the strength advantage over Ruby Riott here. And you can tell, look, just tossing her around. My God. But Sarah Logan now. Here we go. Headbutt there to the gut. And here we go. Lifts her up. Fireman's carry position. Off the ropes. Just bouncing her neck off of that top rope. And Logan now. Oh, here we go. What's she got in mind here? Brings her up and drops her with the curb stomp. Here we go. Shoulders are down now. One. Only a one count though. Ruby Riott able to get the shoulder up. And Sarah Logan wasting zero time. Goes up to the top rope. Like I said, she's got this look in her eyes. I don't know what it is, but she's on a mission. There's Ruby Riott now on the offense. Irish whip. Oh, countered by Logan. And Logan now just staring a hole into Ruby Riott before nailing that knee there. Riott fighting back though. Oh, missing with the elbow. And oh, look at that. Logan taking advantage with the roundhouse kick. Irish whip now. Ruby Riott in control. Oh, never mind. Sarah Logan back into it. putting things into gear. Here we go. Irish Whip now into the corner. She got in mind here. Those are over. And Sarah Logan now flips out. Oh my God, look at that. Split-legged moonsault, excuse me. I was about to say sunset flip moonsault, but that's not even a move. Here we go. Hooks a leg now. 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out. Of course, Sarah Logan's used that to put away so many women before in the independents. The split-legged moonsault. But tonight, unable to put away Ruby Riott. And Riott fighting back with a jawbreaker there. Here we go. Flies up and catches her with the Hurricane Rana. And Riott now feeding off the adulation from the crowd here. Irish Whip now throws her. Off the ropes comes Logan. Here we go. Satellite DDT. Shades of Mustafa Ali, who competed earlier tonight, just previous to this match. Of course, both Ali and Ruby Riott from Chicago, mainstays. And here we go. Riott catches her with the spinning heel kick there. Here we go. Calling for something now. Possibly for that Riott kick. Here we go. Yes, she is. Riott kick. Nails the side of the skull. Might have knocked her clean. And here we go now. Dragging away from the rope. Smart from Ruby Riott. Hooks a leg now. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Sarah Logan at 2 3/4. And what a match, ladies and gentlemen. This has been what a showcase for the women. And what a showcase for the 0G division early on. And of course, up next after this, we have the finals of the Pure Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship match. The finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament, excuse me, that will be also for the Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. I'm just flustered, ladies and gentlemen. What a match this has been. What a show this has been. What a show last night was. Overall, this BLITZKRIEG Tournament has been a success, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Ruby Riott now targeting the arm of Sarah Logan. Goes for a shot there. Logan fights back. Here we go. Riott counters with the fireman's carry toss. Lifts her up now. And here we go. Riott dragging her to the corner. Throwing her there. And now Riott with the chops and the elbows. Violence party here by Ruby Riott. Shades of Super Dragon. And here we go. Lifts her up. Oh, Logan with the counter. Irish Whip there. Got in mind here. Oh, well scouted by Ruby Riott with the overhead shot. And here we go. Riott now gets tossed over the rope. And Logan brings her in. Turns her over. What she got in mind here. Drops her with a neck breaker. And Sarah Logan now. Here we go. Oh, calling for something now. Well, I don't know what this is. She usually finishes people off with the split-legged moonsault. What the hell is this? And oh my God! What a knee! Ruby Riott is out cold. Shoulders are down. And that's all she wrote. Sarah Logan picking up a huge victory here tonight. Perhaps looking to lay claim to a future Pure Women's Championship. I mean, you never know. Tonight we looked to crown the inaugural Pure Heavyweight Champion. Could we be looking at the inaugural Pure Women's Champion down the line? That's yet to be seen. But what a match this was. What a showcase from both women. I thought it was over there with the split-legged moonsault. But ultimately, Logan able to put her away with a unique maneuver, a hand wheel, hand cart into a running knee. Just knocking out Ruby Riott. And I mean, I'm still looking over here. I don't think Ruby Riott has moved. I think the referee's helping her out right now. I thought it was over here as well. The Riott kick. Logan able to get the shoulder up. But can we get a medic to check on Ruby Riott? I mean, that knee was lethal. Could have dislocated a jaw or something. But ultimately, at the end of it all, it was Sarah Logan able to pick up the victory here tonight at night 2 of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament.
Here is your winner, Sarah Logan.
Logan looking to keep her name at the top of the ladder in the women's division. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the finals of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament. Cesaro, Jack Gallagher, Drew McIntyre. One of these three men is going to walk out the Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion here tonight.
making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
3 total hours of 12 men doing battle for this moment. Noam Dar, Cassius Ohno, Pete Dunne, Aleister Black, Kyle O'Reilly, Killian Dane, Montez Ford, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn. All were formidable warriors in this tournament, but at the end of the day, Baron Cesaro, Jack Gallagher, and Drew McIntyre were the ones to grab the brass ring and advance to this final round. And now, they're coming for the kingdom, for the throne. 3 athletes, 3 superstars, 3 pure wrestlers, all with the same mission: to win the inaugural BLITZKRIEG Tournament and become the first ever pure wrestling heavyweight champion. We were able to speak with both Drew McIntyre and Cesaro in the weeks building up to the show, and they both had choice words for their opponents throughout the tournament. McIntyre stated, quote, "Complacency is a trait that's held the other 11 competitors to a position where they're happy with being the mediocre talent that they are. When I win, I wipe out all the complacency and I reign supreme as a true pure wrestling champion." Similarly, this man, the Swiss Superman, the Swiss Cyborg Cesaro, would have a few choice words of his own. The competitors in this tournament stated, quote, "Gagnan, je winner, Vincitor, winner."
And his opponents, first, from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro.
Interruption there, but as I was saying, he said, and I quote, "Gagnan, je winner, Vincitor, winner." 5 languages, but the same result. I will walk out of this tournament the winner and the first ever pure wrestling champion. And what a showing both of these men have had thus far in the tournament. Drew McIntyre, of course, defeating Killian Dane in the first round, and then Finn Balor in the semifinals to advance and come here to the finals. Cesaro defeating Pete Dunne and Sami Zayn to get to this position. Now, it's no doubt all 3 of these men have accolades and victories throughout the tournament that speaks for themselves. This isn't some random event, ladies and gentlemen. This is a moment that will be remembered. Either Cesaro, Drew McIntyre, or this man, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, will go down in history here tonight.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Who will it be? Who is taking the throne and who is winning the inaugural Pure Wrestling BLITZKRIEG Tournament? Who is going to be the first Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion? 3 men here for the same purpose. We're about to find out right now who's walking out of Germany with the Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and with the honor to call themselves the winner of the first ever Pure Wrestling BLITZKRIEG Tournament. Drew McIntyre, Cesaro, and this man, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, are here to fight. Crowd here in Germany amped up for the finals here tonight, and that's what it's all about. As we've been building it up, the winner of this match will walk out with that championship, the Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. What a championship that is, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful work there. But here are the competitors: Drew McIntyre, Cesaro, and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Crowd here amped, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the bell, and look at this, Gallagher right off the back with an elbow to Cesaro and a clothesline to McIntyre in the corner, looking to take a quick advantage over the 2 bigger men. And Gallagher now with a knee in the corner to McIntyre. Lifts him up now. Cesaro will look to be going after Gallagher, but Gallagher changes. Ooh, look at that. He changed focus, and that cost him. McIntyre went after him. McIntyre with a clothesline. Countered by Cesaro, and Cesaro clotheslines him over the ropes into the outside. And Cesaro now up to the top rope. This is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, and it's starting off hot as Cesaro jumps to the outside. McIntyre now back in the ring. Gallagher catches him. Irish whip into the corner, but it's a miss from Gallagher. McIntyre now, Irish whip into the corner. Ooh, misses there himself. And Gallagher now Irish whip countered by McIntyre. And look at this, McIntyre feeding off the energy here in Germany. As McIntyre now lifts him up. Cesaro watching on from the apron. Drops him with a suplex. And Cesaro now in the ring. Gallagher rolling to the outside. And Cesaro catches him with the rolling European uppercut. Driving him to the mat. McIntyre fighting back though. Now McIntyre dragging Cesaro towards the ropes. What's he got in mind here? McIntyre, ooh, thrown over by Cesaro. There's Gallagher coming back into the ring. As Cesaro now goes for a suplex. Ooh, what a drop kick to the back. But Cesaro still with the strength to finish off the suplex. And now changing focus to Jack Gallagher. Get him in the front face lock. Gallagher fighting back though. Beautiful arm drag there from Cesaro. And Cesaro now kick to the gut. Gallagher with the trip. And now Gallagher locks into submission. The half Boston Crab. Of course, this match a triple threat match with elimination rules. Which means, well, this match has elimination rules. Whoever gets pinned first, they will be eliminated. And it will continue until there's one man left. That man could either be Drew McIntyre, Cesaro, or gentleman Jack Gallagher, who's up having his fun with the fans right now, and that's going to cost him as McIntyre comes in from the back and nails a German suplex. McIntyre now, ooh, stiff shot there from Gallagher, but McIntyre, ooh, went for something there. Gallagher able to sidestep. And now Gallagher, Irish whip into the corner. Pushes him off, and Gallagher catches him with the German suplex off the rebound. And Cesaro now back in the ring. Look at this. Ooh, the power from Cesaro with the rolling European uppercut. Catches him with the cover, but it's only a 1 count. Cesaro now the only man standing in the ring right now. Lifts up Gallagher. Ooh, Gallagher with the counter though. Arm drag there. McIntyre moving in the corner. What a European uppercut by Cesaro. But Gallagher fighting back with a shot. Goes for something now. Cesaro with the counter. McIntyre now back to his feet. Very European uppercut by Cesaro. Lays out Gallagher. And a German suplex. No, countered by McIntyre. McIntyre with a shoulder tackle. And down goes Cesaro. Shoulders down now. And Cesaro able to kick out at 1. McIntyre now lifts him up. Shot there. Another one. And a third one. Just punching him into the ropes. And he's got him against the ropes now, but Cesaro fighting back. Oh, look at that. What a low blow from Cesaro. Of course, perfectly legal in triple threat rules. The cover. Oh, look at this. Gallagher breaking up the pin. I don't know why he'd do that. I mean, this is an elimination match, but Gallagher breaking up the pin. And Cesaro's going to make him pay for that. Catches him, lifts him up, and nails a Gotch-style neutralizer. Hooks a leg. Here we go. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. And a kick out by Gallagher at 2.5. Cesaro lifts him up. What's he got in mind here? Irish whip throws him over the ropes. Oh, look at that. Sending him over. And Cesaro now, he's amped up. He's juiced up. I don't know what he's on right now. But Cesaro is on another level as he flies and nails. Oh, no. Counter by Gallagher. Able to sidestep. McIntyre rolling to the outside to try and get in on the action. Oh, but look at that. Cesaro calling for Gallagher, but gets caught by McIntyre. Shoulders are down now. And look at this. Gallagher breaking up the pin again. I don't know what it is, but something's in the air, and Gallagher wants to, I guess, pin both of them by himself. But, ooh, McIntyre going to make him pay for that with a belly-to-belly suplex, excuse me. And now McIntyre's got Cesaro in the ring, locks in the Iron Maiden submission hold. But Cesaro able to find a way out. And Cesaro now both men to their feet, excuse me. Cesaro lifts him up in the gorilla press. And ooh, catches him with the European uppercut. And Cesaro, I mean, a powerful man. Shoulders are down now. And a kick out by McIntyre at 2.5. Gallagher back in the ring now. And here we go. Ooh, stopped there by Cesaro. Gallagher fighting back though. And Gallagher went for the head, but it gets caught with a European uppercut. Cesaro now catches him. Here we go. Goes for the suplex. Lifts him up. And Gallagher able to slide out the back. Ooh, catches him though. Cesaro catches him with the gut buster. Shoulders are down. And a kick out by Gallagher at 2.5. Oh, look at that. McIntyre tried to talk some smack, but Cesaro caught him. McIntyre, though, in control now. Going after the arm of Cesaro. And now McIntyre lifts him up for a powerbomb. What's he got in mind here? No, Cesaro able to get out of it. And Cesaro now with a knife edge chop. Lifts up McIntyre. Gets him across the ropes. And McIntyre now rolling to the outside. Look at that. Just trying to catch his breath. Oh, in the ring. What the hell is this? Gallagher once again playing around with Cesaro. Ducks whatever Cesaro had in mind there. Cesaro taking him down though. Ooh, Gallagher with the counter and throws him. I don't even know what to call that. But here we go. Gallagher and Cesaro now. Two men in the ring. Cesaro, went for the European uppercut. Countered by Gallagher. And Gallagher now turns him around. Gets the grip and nails the German suplex. And now Gallagher goes up top. Flies. Ooh, misses. Crashes and burns with the top rope elbow. And Cesaro gonna make him suffer even more. Dragging him to the ropes. But Gallagher able to escape the clasp, the grasp of Cesaro. Goes for the cross body, but it's countered by Cesaro. Cesaro going for something there. Beautiful counter by Jack Gallagher. And Gallagher now straight into the pin. One. A kick out by Cesaro. Cesaro gets caught with a kick. Takes it all in though. And Cesaro right back up with a clothesline in the corner. Just beating down on Gallagher, who now fights back. Ooh, what a stiff shot there. An elbow to the side of the skull. As Gallagher now drags him to the ropes. Oh, here we go. Gallagher, foot on the ropes. Only a 1 count though. And Cesaro lifts him up now. Fireman's carry position. Bounces his neck and chest across the ropes. Gallagher right back up though. And Cesaro now catches him with a stiff European uppercut. Lifts him up. Ooh, what a counter by Gallagher. Catches him with the enziguri. And Gallagher now goes up to the top rope. What's he got in mind here? Calling him up now. McIntyre still out on the outside. And Gallagher flies. Goes for the crossbody but gets caught. Cesaro lifts him up. Look at the strength. And here we go. Oh, look at this. Just showing off at this point. Cesaro with the suplex. Dropping Gallagher. And now Cesaro goes for something. Ooh, straight shot there to the face by Gallagher. Gallagher with another stiff elbow to the face. And Gallagher now, what's he got in mind here? Goes for the legs, but Cesaro able to escape whatever Gallagher had in mind. And Cesaro now goes for a shot, countered by Gallagher. And Gallagher now, what's he got in mind here? Dragging him to the corner. And Gallagher, ooh, went for a shoulder tackle there. Countered by Cesaro. And Cesaro now throws him into the corner. Gallagher catches himself. And look at this. Again, playing around with Cesaro. And he ducks over, jumps over. Well, Cesaro trips him down. And Gallagher, what a toss there. I mean, ideally, I can't believe Cesaro would fall for that again. But Gallagher, I mean, like I've been saying, oh, very European uppercut. Cesaro catching him out of nowhere. And Cesaro now, ooh, calling for something. Calling Gallagher up. Goes for the neutralizer, perhaps. No, countered by Gallagher. Gallagher now kick to the gut. Oh, what is this? What is this? Fisherman Northern Lights suplex. The shoulders are down. 2. Ooh, and a kick out at 2 3/4 from Cesaro. And I don't think I've ever seen Gallagher do that before. But it was effective. Almost got the pinfall. And these two men now going back and forth. Gallagher now Irish whips him into the corner. Perhaps going for the drop kick. No. Went for a takedown of some sort. Cesaro had it scouted though. And now Cesaro, kick to the gut. Gets the double underhook. Lifts him up. And now just holding him there. Cesaro taking his time. Drops him with the butterfly suplex. McIntyre still out on the outside. Cesaro did a number on him. And Cesaro now Irish whipping Gallagher into the corner. Gallagher saw him coming. Throws him down. And Gallagher now. Irish whip. Into the corner goes Cesaro. Again, Gallagher going for something. But Cesaro always has it scouted. And Cesaro now. Elbow shot there. Goes for something. Countered by Gallagher. And Gallagher now. Irish whips him into the corner again. Runs in. Takes him down. Tipped off by Cesaro though. And now Cesaro traps the arms. And what's this? Lifts him up. Goes for the Ricola bomb. And a counter. Rolls him up. Similar to what happened with Cassius Ohno in the first round. But Cesaro able to kick out. And Gallagher now. Irish whips him into the corner. He's got in mind here. Turns him around. Lifts him up now for the top rope. What's he got in mind here? Chop there. And Gallagher now. He's got something in mind from the top rope. Gonna fly with him. Superplex off the top rope. Cesaro is down. And Gallagher now lifts him up. Perhaps trying to go for that finishing touch. Goes for something. Ooh, countered by Cesaro. And Cesaro now. Exploder suplex. Gallagher jumps over. And Gallagher now. Here we go. Quick roll through. Crucifix. Or he's just rolling around with him. Is this ever going to end? Oh, finally gets the crucifix in. 1, 2. And a kick out by Cesaro at 2.5. Remember, elimination rules. So even if Cesaro is pinned, Gallagher still has to defeat McIntyre to win the championship. Or if Cesaro pins Gallagher, he has to pin McIntyre or submit McIntyre to win the championship. It's Gallagher now taking it to Cesaro. Lifts him up. He goes for something there, but Cesaro counters. And Cesaro goes for the European uppercut, but it's caught. Here we go. Catches him though. The swiftness and the alpha male water slide. Drops him on his back. And here we go. Speaking about back, Cesaro showcasing his strength and trying to injure the back of Jack Gallagher with that gut-wrench suplex. Turns him over. And now Cesaro wrenching on the neck of Jack Gallagher. I mean, what a match this has been thus far. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. As Cesaro now calling Gallagher up from the top rope. Cesaro flies. Oh, gets caught by Gallagher. Pendulum backbreaker. And Gallagher now lifts him up. Jawbreaker there by Cesaro. And Cesaro goes for the belly to belly and he nails it. Oh, and look at this. Referee checking on Gallagher to make sure that he's at 100% and if he can continue this match. Oh, but look at this. Cesaro like a hyena praying around and targeting the back once again. Lifts him up and the gut-wrench suplex. And look at that, the grip holding on. Turns over. And here we go, deadlifting him again and a second one. And of course, he's going to go for the trifecta. Throws him around like a rag doll. 3 deadlift suplexes there from Cesaro. The leg is hooked and a kick out by Gallagher at 2. Very close, and look at this, Cesaro now backing up. You know what he's going for. He's going to go for the bro kick, and he nails it. Just dropping Gallagher, and here we go, the pin. I don't think anybody's ever kicked out. Oh, and a kick out at 2 3/4 from Gallagher. I thought that was it. I thought he had him off the bro kick. Oh, but look at this. Small package by Gallagher. 1, 2. And a kick out by Cesaro at 2.5. Gallagher taking it to Cesaro. A lot of close calls here. Oh, kick to the gut there. Oh, and here we go. Catches him. Ooh, the Fisherman Northern Light suplex. Shoulders are down. And Cesaro's been eliminated. Gallagher. Oh, look at Gallagher. Amped up, celebrating with the crowd. But, oh, Cesaro from behind with the steel chair. Cesaro, not a happy man here tonight, just beating down Gallagher. Somebody get him out of here. Get security out here or something. Cesaro has been eliminated, but I don't know, he's just beating down on Gallagher. Oh, and look at this. Lifts him up with the God-style neutralizer. Oh, and lifts him up again. Oh, no, come on. This is unnecessary. Cesaro. Ooh, with a second neutralizer. And now, oh, come on. Just get out of here already. You lost the match. Cesaro now, look at that dead look in his eyes with the European uppercut. Oh, and come on, back to the chair. Just beating him down. McIntyre recovering on the outside. And I mean, you gotta wonder, Gallagher having back problems. I mean, you saw the referee check on him moments ago, and you gotta wonder what this is gonna do for him as he lifts him up now with the butterfly clutch. What you got in mind here? Dropping, ooh, with the suplex on the chair. Absolutely disgusting from Cesaro. And ooh, rolling elbow. Shades of his tag team partner, Cassius Ohno. And you gotta wonder, what is Cassius Ohno wondering about this attack here? Ohno showing respect to Gallagher after their match. And this is anything but that. Cesaro beating down on Gallagher after he was cleanly pinned and eliminated. Oh, and look at this, mocking him, calling him to fight back. But how can he fight back when you're not gonna let him? Oh, come on. Cesaro now calling him up one final time. And lifts him up once again. Gonna go for that butterfly suplex. Oh. I mean, I can't watch this. This is... Cesaro with a very European uppercut. And here we go. Back to the chair. And McIntyre now watching idly from the crowd on the close side of the screen. Camera, I don't think they can pick him up. He's kind of not in frame. But Cesaro now, I mean, this has got to be easy pickings for McIntyre at this point. Cesaro now dragging him towards the chair. Oh, and look at this. Crowd here in Germany booing the ever-living hell out of Cesaro. Oh, and oh, no. Cesaro cracks the neck, lifts him up. Oh, with the neutralizer on the chair. And finally, walking out of here. And Gallagher's in no shape to compete here. Let's just take another look at what just transpired. Cesaro getting pinned and eliminated here, as you'll see in the replay. We're going to try to get doctors to take a look at Gallagher. Try to make sure that he's able to compete and that this match is able to continue. It just, like I said, we'll take a look at what just happened after being eliminated. Cesaro, angry, I guess, or pissed off. I don't know what it is, but just beating down on Jack Gallagher. Absolutely disgusting. And Gallagher being taped up right now. And he's in the ring, ready to compete. I don't know if he's been cleared, though, but he's ready to go. And so is McIntyre. And the referee in the ring, I guess we're continuing. And Gallagher now trying to fight back, but look at this, McIntyre. Ooh, McIntyre. Gonna go after the back, but Gallagher fighting back. Goes for an elbow there. McIntyre catches him with the SCO. And McIntyre now lifts him up. Arm drag there by Gallagher. I'm honestly shocked at the fact that Gallagher can still even stand after that onslaught, that attack from Cesaro. But he's still in there and he's fighting because he knows that this is what it's going to take for him to put his name at the mountaintop, to become the winner of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament and to become the first ever pure wrestling heavyweight champion. But McIntyre looking to prey on the bones of Gallagher and ooh, just beat him down. Take that throne. But Gallagher fighting back. Goes for the crossbody. Here we go. Shoulders are down. One. And a kick out at one by McIntyre. And I mean, you got to give the advantage to McIntyre. He spent a majority of that onslaught on the outside, recovering and watching. Gallagher taped up. He's got a big old target on his body there, on his back, his shoulders, his neck. Unable to make McIntyre tap out with the half Boston Crab. Lifts him up now. And now McIntyre Irish whips him into the corner. Ooh, goes for something there, but Gallagher able to sidestep. And Gallagher goes for a shot, countered by McIntyre. Jawbreaker there from Gallagher. And Gallagher catches him again with the crossbody. Here we go now. Dragging him away from the ropes. Or dragging him back towards the ropes. Gallagher knows he's got to give it everything he has. Foot on the ropes there. I can't even blame him. McIntyre kicking out at one though. And now lifts him up. And here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. McIntyre powerbombing Gallagher on the outside. And, I mean, that's got to be it. And, oh, look at this. Went for a Beal toss. Just lifting him up. Oh, Gallagher with the counter, though. I don't know how Gallagher is still in this, but Gallagher fighting strong with the Bulldog. And Gallagher now lifts him up. What you got in mind here? Raking the eyes of McIntyre. Shot to the back now. And now Gallagher dragging him around. Here we go, bouncing his skull off the apron. Crowd here amped up. As Gallagher kicking. McIntyre to the outside. McIntyre fighting back though. Slap there, counter. These two men going back and forth on the outside and gets caught with the clothesline. McIntyre now. Stiff uppercut there. Goes for the boot. Countered by Gallagher. And Gallagher now throws McIntyre back in the ring. I mean, I really don't understand how Gallagher is still fighting through after being powerbombed to the outside like that. But he's got heart, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, misses with the shin strike there. And McIntyre going to make him pay. Throwing him around like a baby. With the belly to belly, but Gallagher is still in this. Ooh, what a kick there. Flying side kick there by Jack Gallagher. But McIntyre right back to his feet, takes him down with the shoulder tackle. Here we go now, Gallagher connects with the shin strike this time. And now Gallagher lifts him up. Irish whip countered by McIntyre. McIntyre now in the corner. Oh, look at this, beating him down with those clubbing blows. And now McIntyre. What's he got in mind here? Ooh, misses with the kick. Gallagher, ooh, catches him. Wrenching the arm down. Might have snapped that shoulder out of place, but McIntyre's still in this. I mean, look at the size difference between these two. Oh my God. And now Gallagher getting his head bounced off of that top turnbuckle. McIntyre taking his time and having fun with his prey, with his food here. Ultimately, he's going to be looking for that kill shot, that Claymore kick, or that future shock DDT, which he can strike out of nowhere, as we saw with in his match against Finn Balor. Balor's going to be aware of that. McIntyre now in control, though. Or he was, as Gallagher fights back with the Dragon Screw. Gallagher now, kick. And Irish whips him. Over the ropes goes McIntyre. Shot there, ooh, countered by McIntyre. Back in the ring now. Ooh, goes for the big boot, but it's sidestepped by Gallagher. Ooh, but he gets caught with the Beal toss. And McIntyre now, ooh, gets tripped by Gallagher. And Gallagher lifts him up. Over the shoulder he goes. Kick there, stiff kick to the back. And now McIntyre making his way up to the top rope. We've seen this before. And now McIntyre gonna fly. Ooh, goes for the double knees, but Gallagher able to roll out of the way. And this is gonna be, oh, I thought this was gonna cost him, but Gallagher, ooh, not having enough room to hit the headbutt the first time, but he got him the second time. Lifts him up now. Ooh, countered by McIntyre. Oh, look at this, McIntyre mocking Gallagher, telling him to hit harder next time. And ooh, look at that DDT. Hooks the leg now, shoulders are down. 1, 2, and a kick out by McIntyre, 2.5. Gallagher lifts him up. Irish whip, countered by McIntyre. Here we go, going for something here, countered by Gallagher. And Gallagher now got that DDT to the arm. And now wrenching back with the Fujiwara. Just trying to wear down the arm of Drew McIntyre. And look at this. Gallagher feeding off the energy of the crowd. Goes up to the top rope now. McIntyre to the outside. And Gallagher flies. Ooh, misses with the elbow. Belly to belly countered by Gallagher with the bell clap. And now McIntyre shot there. These two men fighting on the outside. McIntyre with a shot there. Another one, no, countered by Gallagher. Gallagher misses with the kick. Ooh, gets caught with the second one and gets dropped with a clothesline. McIntyre now. What's he got in mind here? Look at this. Look at the power just throwing him back in the ring. Gallagher gets up though. Ooh, kick to the gut there. And now Jack Gallagher again with the DDT to the arm. And right back onto it. The Fujiwara locked in, just trying to wear him down. Give himself the advantage, which Lord knows he needs. Catching a breather now. McIntyre is down. Saw the way his arm was bent. And Gallagher now Irish whips McIntyre into the corner. She got in mind here. Ooh, looking to put him up on the top rope for some reason. But McIntyre taking it to Gallagher. Targeting that injured arm and shoulder that's been heavily taped up. Irish whip countered by McIntyre now. And McIntyre goes for the overhead shot there, but it's countered by Gallagher. Gallagher with the kick. Countered by McIntyre. And Drew now locks in the Boston Crab. Center of the ring. But Gallagher able to escape. And Gallagher now got his eyes locked on McIntyre. McIntyre slowly making his way up against the ropes now. And Gallagher has got in mind here. No, thrown over by McIntyre. Gallagher hangs on though, still on the apron. And McIntyre gonna bring him back in with the suplex off the apron. McIntyre now lifts him up. He's got in mind here. Oh, European uppercut there by Gallagher. Goes for the shin strike, but it's countered. McIntyre takes him down. And once again, gonna lock in the Boston Crab. Gallagher close to the ropes though, but he doesn't need them. Able to escape once again. Gallagher now. Ooh, tripped there. Leg sweep by McIntyre. Oh, and look at this. McIntyre in the corner. Stomping the leg he's calling for. This is how he finished off Finn Balor with the Claymore kick. Oh, that's gotta be it. Shoulders are down. 1, 2, and a kick out by Gallagher at 2.5. Jack Gallagher is still in this. And McIntyre now has got to be pissed off. Literally powerbombing Gallagher to the outside after that beatdown from Cesaro. And he's still kicked out after a Claymore kick. But McIntyre now amped up, as you just saw, and now beating down Gallagher. Oh, look at this. Oh, Gallagher's been busted open, I believe, by that attack on the corner there. But Gallagher bleeding now, and Gallagher goes for a DDT, but McIntyre able to escape. Gets him in the front face lock now. Here we go. Northern Lights suplex. But a break there. Now McIntyre, here we go, deadlifts him up. Gets it with the sit-out powerbomb. And McIntyre now dragging him away from the ropes. Here we go, gets him now, deadlifts him up. And a gut-wrench toss there. Not even a powerbomb, that was just a straight-up toss. Jawbreaker there from Gallagher, though, fighting back, catches him with the shin strike. And now Gallagher lifts him up. What you got in mind here? Irish whip countered by McIntyre, throwing him over. And McIntyre now once again from the exact same spot, I believe, suplexing him back into the ring. Shoulders are down. 1, 2, and a light kick out there from Gallagher, barely getting the shoulder up. You gotta wonder what this match is doing to the well-being of Jack Gallagher. But he's still fighting on with that elbow. Oh, goes for the kick. McIntyre grabs him by the throat. But Gallagher fights back with the arm drag. And Gallagher now kick to the gut. Another one. Oh, what's he got? This is how he pins Cesaro. Gets him with the Northern Lights. 1, 2. And a kick out by McIntyre, 2.5. And Gallagher visibly frustrated there. Locks in the armbar. Here we go. There's that MMA training that Gallagher has. One of the reasons he was a winner of the 2015 Tetsujin Shoot Style Hybrid Tournament. And McIntyre fighting back. Oh, look at this. McIntyre yelling at Gallagher to bring it, and Gallagher brings it with a shot. McIntyre fighting back with a lariat there. And McIntyre now with a cold, dead stare into the eyes of Jack Gallagher. So he got in mind here, dragging him away from the ropes. Center of the ring. Here we go. He's got it locked in. The Iron Maiden. Center of the ring. Gallagher has nowhere to go. Can't reach for the ropes. And McIntyre just wrenching back on the neck and shoulder of Jack Gallagher. Oh, Gallagher seems to be escaping. Yes, he's able to escape the clutch. And now McIntyre catches him in the fireman's carry. Gets him with the gut buster. Oh, look at this. McIntyre calling for a second one. This has got to be it. After everything, Gallagher able to sidestep. Gallagher able to sidestep. He knew it too. After everything he's been through, he knew that that would have been it. But Gallagher, quick work, throwing him to the outside. Gallagher goes for the knife edge chop. Counters the knife edge chop, excuse me. And Gallagher with a shin strike there to the outside. And look at this. Gallagher, unique technical ability here, going after the arms of Drew McIntyre. Just stretching him out there. And here we go, McIntyre now fighting back. No, Gallagher still in this. And of course, Gallagher been busted open. So he's got those heavily taped up arms and shoulders and neck and back. And he's also been busted wide open. But he's still fighting. And he's taking it to Drew McIntyre, who catches him with a stiff shot. But Gallagher back in it. These two men going back and forth on the outside. Oh, a kick to the gut there and a clubbing blow to the back. Gallagher now. McIntyre lifts him up. No. Oh my God. McIntyre with the pile driver to the outside. And you see the blood pouring from the wound on the forehead of Gallagher. But Gallagher fighting back with the Fujiwara on the outside. Crowd here hyped up for this match. One of these two men is going to walk out the winner of the BLITZKRIEG Tournament and the first ever Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And these two men going head to head here. What a shot there by Gallagher. These two men just taking it to one another. McIntyre now gets him over. No, countered by Gallagher. Gallagher now going after the arm of McIntyre. Targeting for some reason. Perhaps wants to finish it off with that armbar. And look at Gallagher having some fun here. Although that might cost him. Gallagher's got his eyes on the prize. But McIntyre, I mean, he's on a different level. He's got to watch out for that big man. Gallagher, though, lifts him up. And McIntyre now, oh, look at that. Bouncing his skull off of the corner there. The ring post. And Gallagher throws him back in the ring, though. Jack Gallagher now goes up to the top rope. What's he got in mind here? Turns over. Gallagher, ooh, went for a senton there. Oh, look at this. Catches McIntyre nonetheless with the Hurricane Rana. Wheeled him in. Played possum there for a sec. I mean, you see the blood pouring down the face of Jack Gallagher. McIntyre now. Here we go. Goes for the suplex. Brings him back in. Oh, and look at that. McIntyre's been busted open as well. These two men literally giving their blood to become the winner of this tournament as Gallagher drops him with the Northern Lights. 1, 2, and a kick out by McIntyre at 2.5. Gallagher getting closer and closer, but so is Drew McIntyre, who catches Gallagher with that elbow to the skull. And McIntyre now lifts him up in the fireman's carry. Oh, but Gallagher slides in, catches him with the DDT there. And now Gallagher lifts him up. So he got in mind here. Irish whip into the corner. Goes for the drop kick. Ooh, that's how he beat Ono in the first round. And McIntyre lifts him up. in the ring now. Pile driver. Just spikes him on his neck. And McIntyre now turns him around. Oh, here we go. Locks in the Iron Maiden one more time. And you gotta wonder, is this going to be it? Is Gallagher gonna tap out? Can Gallagher withstand the pain? And it seems that he can. Gallagher able to fight out of it. Gallagher now. Oh, McIntyre catches him. Throws him over. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The belly-to-belly suplex into the corner. Oh, and look at this. McIntyre. He's got this bloodshot look in his eyes. Calling for it. Ooh, and nails the Claymore kick. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. And Gallagher kicks out at 2.5. McIntyre visibly frustrated. Oh, and look at this. Taking the time to mock the fans here because he knows that Gallagher is dead weight at this point. It might have been instinct to kick out. Oh, but look at this. Oh, look at the blood pouring down the face of Jack Gallagher. McIntyre misses with the Stinger splash there. And Gallagher, ooh, misses with the clap. These two men going back and forth in a shin strike there by Gallagher. And Gallagher not wasting any time going up to the top rope. There we go. Gallagher calling him up now. And Jack Gallagher flies. Ooh, goes for the crossbody but gets caught. And now McIntyre, ooh, same as Cesaro earlier tonight, lifts him up. And look at the strength. Drops him with the suplex. And Gallagher has to roll out. McIntyre now, look at this, backing away. Oh, but Gallagher goes for a shot there. McIntyre has it scouted. McIntyre now, no, caught by the kick. And Gallagher goes for the DDT on the outside. McIntyre able to escape. What a shot there. And these two men going back and forth. Well, seems like McIntyre just taking it to Gallagher. Ooh, with the hammerlock back suplex. And McIntyre now throws him against the barricade. Drew just taking it to Gallagher, beating him down on the outside. And I really don't understand how Gallagher is still in this. But he's fighting, ladies and gentlemen. He is giving it his all. And Gallagher now lifts him up. He's got in mind here. Oh, goes for the low kick, but it's caught by McIntyre. And McIntyre now throws him back in the ring. Drew going up to the top rope. He's got in mind here. Flies and nails the elbow to the back there. And now McIntyre taking his sweet time because he knows that this match is as good as done. And here we go, calling for it now once again. If he nails this, it's got to be over. Claymore kick. That's got to be it. Shoulders are down. Drew McIntyre does not advance. How does Gallagher find it within himself to do things like that? Gallagher fighting back, still in this match. Oh, but here we go, gets caught with the Boston Crab. Locked in tight by McIntyre. Gallagher trying to crawl to the ropes there. Look at this, Gallagher able to escape. Roll McIntyre through. And now Gallagher dragging McIntyre to the center of the ring. Oh, dragging him to the ropes. Oh, perhaps going for that cheeky pinfall again. Yes, he is. Foot on the ropes. Referee doesn't seem to see it. 1, 2. And a kick out there. 2.5 by McIntyre. Irish whip now into the corner. And Gallagher, ooh, counters. Gets him with the, ooh, what a DDT there. Spiked him on his neck. Oh, and look at this. Gallagher calling for McIntyre to get back in the ring. Look at this. Mocking him. And McIntyre going to go make him pay. No, countered by Gallagher with the sunset flip. Shoulders are down. Shoulders are down. 2. And a kick out by McIntyre. 2.5. Gallagher now. Here we go. What's he got in mind here? Ooh, counter. No. Hit him with the kick there. I'm sorry. Here we go. Throws him in the corner now. Oh, nails a drop kick. That's what he used to pin Ono in the first round. And he follows it up with the second one. Jack Gallagher, the crowd here on their feet. And oh, goes for the head, but it's countered by McIntyre. And McIntyre turns him around. Kick to the gut. Oh, no. No. Future shock DDT. And look at this, McIntyre just playing with the crowd here, mocking them. And oh, look at this, Gallagher up to his feet. Knife edge chop there. And now goes up top. What's he got in mind here? Gets him with the arm drag off the top rope. Hooks a leg. 1, 2. And a kick out by McIntyre at 2.5. And you can see Gallagher frustrated. He thought that was 3. Shot there by Gallagher. Just taking it to McIntyre. Now fighting back. Both of these men bloody to a pulp. I mean, look at the hands of McIntyre. Red with the blood of Gallagher. As McIntyre now lifts him up. Oh. Tries to go for something there, but Gallagher counters. And now Jack Gallagher. Shot there. And a shoulder tackle. Another one. And Gallagher, oh, tried to put him up for something. But McIntyre now catches him. Lifts him up. And just power bombs him onto the ropes. McIntyre in another place right now. And now McIntyre Irish whips him into the corner. Hard Irish whip. And McIntyre catches him, just tossing him face first into the mat. And McIntyre now dragging him away from the ropes. He's got in mind here, lifts him up. Short arm clothesline there. And McIntyre, I mean, just playing around with the crowd at this point. He knows for a fact that Gallagher is as good as done. And throwing him around like a rag doll. Kick there, stomp to the face. Lifts him up now. And now here we go, Irish whip in the corner. Goes for something there, throws him up. Gallagher flies, but oh, McIntyre catches him with a kick to the gut. And look at this, McIntyre just talking smack to Gallagher in the ring. Lifts him up now. Here we go, Irish whip. Countered. No, excuse me, not countered. Just throws him hard into the corner. I mean, McIntyre just playing around with Gallagher at this point. I mean, he knows he can finish it at any point. But he just wants to injure Gallagher. For even being able to kick out of those first, I believe, 2 or 3 Claymore kicks. Oh, look at this. Gallagher back up. Knife edge chop there. Oh, what's this? Gallagher goes up to the top rope. Here we go. Victory roll off the top. Right on his neck. Shoulders are down. Shoulders are down. And 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Gallagher is the winner of the first ever Pure Wrestling Blitzkrieg Tournament. It is your first Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. What a match and what a showing by Jack Gallagher. As we take a look at what transpired in the match that led to Gallagher winning this match. Of course, eliminating Cesaro first. Cesaro retaliating, however, beating Gallagher down with the steel chair. Absolutely horrendous actions by the Swiss Superman. But ultimately, in the end, a bloody Gallagher was able to pull this off. Dropping McIntyre on his neck and shoulders. Victory roll off the top for the 3 count.
Here is your winner and new Pure Heavyweight Champion, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Blood pouring down the head of this young man. But he is here and he is a champion. Congratulations to Jack Gallagher on winning the tournament and becoming the first ever Pure Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. This has been Ryan Silva. This has been Pure Wrestling. This has been Blitzkrieg Tournament. We'll catch you in WWE 2K20 for WWE UNREIN. Thank you very much, and we hope to catch you next time for Pure Wrestling.